There are 6 things that no man should ever fully reveal to his woman, not to his girlfriend, not even to his wife. Because once you cross that line, once she knows everything, you lose something that can never be regained: mystery, power, and worst of all, her respect. Most men don't realize this. They think honesty means exposure. They confuse vulnerability with emotional dumping, and they believe that sharing everything will bring them closer. But in reality, it slowly erodes the very thing that made her attracted to you in the first place. In this video, I'll reveal the 6 truths that a man must always keep to himself. The parts of your mind, your emotions, and your past that should never see the light in a relationship. These are not lies. These are boundaries. And without them, you'll find yourself loved like a friend, not desired like a man. Let's begin. Before we dive into the list, you need to understand something powerful. Women don't fall for what they fully understand. They fall for the tension, the uncertainty, the depth they haven't yet touched. When you reveal everything, you give away your edge. You become predictable. And predictable men don't stir desire. They inspire comfort. And that's the beginning of the end. The truth is, what you don't say often has more impact than what you do. And a man who knows what to withhold, with confidence and control, becomes unforgettable. Let's get into the 6 things a man should always keep to himself. 1. His deepest insecurities. Yes, vulnerability builds connection. But there's a line. When you reveal your deepest fears, your darkest doubts, you're not opening up, you're placing a weight on her shoulders she was never meant to carry, telling her you feel like a failure, that you don't feel good enough, that you're scared you'll never make it. It might earn you sympathy, but it won't earn you respect. A woman might say she wants your honesty, but what she truly desires is your strength under pressure. Keep this in mind. She doesn't need to see every crack in the foundation. She needs to believe it will hold, no matter the storm. So deal with your insecurities like a man should, privately, purposefully, and once they're conquered, she'll only see the man who made it through the fire. 2. His full financial situation. Money is more than numbers. It's power. It's leverage. It's how the world sees you, and how she subconsciously measures your potential. Tell her too much, and one of 2 things happens. If you're struggling, she starts to feel anxious, unsafe, and begins subtly resenting you. If you're thriving, she may start to feel entitled. Or worse, start trying to control it. She doesn't need to know the exact balance of your accounts. She needs to know that you're handling it. Confidence is louder than digits, and the more mystery you keep around your financial life, the more control you maintain. Provide security. Yes, but never hand over your entire blueprint, because the man who gives full access gives away his throne. 3. His strategic intentions. Planning a career move? A business decision? Building something behind the scenes? Keep it to yourself until it's solid. Why? Because revealing your long-term strategies too soon opens the door to influence, doubt, and unnecessary pressure. You might think you're including her, but often you're diluting your own clarity. The best moves are made in silence and revealed with results. Let her feel proud of what you've built, but never let her co-author your ambition unless she's earned that role. Remember, mystery fuels admiration, and when she doesn't know every step, she stays intrigued by the direction. 4. His full past. With other women, you might think you're just being honest, telling her everything about your past lovers, your mistakes, the heartbreaks. But here's the truth. She doesn't want the full story. She wants the version of you that grew from those stories, not the details themselves. The moment you reveal too much, she starts comparing. She starts wondering. She imagines your past, and then questions your present. And worst of all, it creates insecurity where there was none. So tell her enough to be real, but never enough to haunt her. Keep the ghosts of your past where they belong, in the shadows. 5. His emotional chaos. Every man hits lows, moments where everything feels heavy. But dumping that chaos into your woman's lap, that's how she slowly starts seeing you as a burden, not a protector. It doesn't mean you can't express yourself. It means you must filter what you share. Speak from reflection, not reaction. There's a difference between saying, "I've been thinking a lot about how to grow from this," versus, "I'm falling apart and I don't know what to do." One inspires trust, the other triggers panic. So keep your emotional processing sacred. Get a mentor. Get a brotherhood. Handle your storm like a warrior, and let her see only the calm after. Because a man who can hold his own storm will always be seen as her anchor. 6. His inner conflict about her. You will have doubts about her, about the relationship, about the future. That's normal. But sharing every thought that crosses your mind? Dangerous. When you say, "I don't know if I can see us lasting," or, "Sometimes I wonder if you're the one," you think you're being raw. But what she hears is, "He doesn't choose me." And once a woman senses hesitation, she either detaches emotionally or becomes desperate for validation, neither of which builds healthy connection. The rule is simple. Never speak your uncertainty until you've made a decision. Because once those words leave your mouth, you can't take them back. Keep your doubts to yourself. Work them out in silence. And if you decide to walk away, do it clean. But never bleed your indecision all over her heart. A man's power isn't in how much he shares. It's in how much he controls. A king doesn't reveal all his plans. A warrior doesn't expose all his wounds. And a true leader doesn't hand over the keys to his mind just to feel closer. Because closeness without boundaries leads to collapse. The truth is this: she wants to feel close to you, but not see every inch of your soul. She craves connection, but only when she still has to earn pieces of you. Give her your presence. Give her your protection. Give her your love. But keep your center to yourself. That's the version of you she respects. That's the version of you she desires. And that's the version of you she never forgets.